Hello guys, hello Primary 5, how are you guys today? Hope you guys had a wonderful night yesterday. How are you guys doing? My great scientists, Maria Lydia, Felipe, Vicente, Maria Moretti, Jesus, Pablo, Panroman, Bruce, Aurora, Andreana, Maria Lydia. I mean, all the great scientists. It's science again. It's science time again. I know you guys are great scientists. It's science time and we have sunrise and sunset as our topic. Sunrise and sunset as our topic. But before we start looking at sunrise and sunset, it is always good and necessary for us to take a little flashback on what we did in our last science class. It has been a great science week with great science topics, practical topics. So in our last science class, we saw the rotation of the earth. And we did say that the rotation of the earth is the movement of the earth around the sun. The earth spins on its axis and it moves at the same time around the sun. And for the earth to complete one of its movement, it takes the earth 24 hours or 1 day. We used a diagram to represent our earth. And you know the earth is the planet on which we are living. The earth is our planet out of many other planets that we have. The diagram we used was a globe. A globe. So a globe is a model. A model is an artificial representation of a real object. So we use a globe. And on that globe, we saw a stick passing through it from the north to the south pole. A stick passing through it from the north to the south pole. And we did say that that stick is called the Earth's axis. It is called the axis on which the Earth spins. And from it we saw that the Earth rotates, but yet we cannot feel the rotation of the Earth. So curious that the Earth spins. It spins 10 times faster than a fast stop car that covers 120 kilometers per hour, but yet we cannot feel the Earth shaking. Why is it that the earth is spinning? Even as I'm talking to you now, the earth is spinning, but we cannot feel it. We said there is a strong force holding the sun and the earth together. There is a strong force holding the sun and the earth together, and that force is called the gravitational force. The gravitational force. That explains why the earth keeps spinning, but we cannot feel its movement. We also said, in the past, some scientists used to believe that the sun was moving. Because when you open your window in the morning, you see the sun in the east, a little bit above the horizon. Then later on in the day, you see the sun going up the sky. And then when it is in the afternoon, the sun starts falling. It starts falling. Then in the evening, it disappears. So scientists used to think that it was because the sun was moving from one place to another. That is why the sun was changing position. But thanks to astronauts like Neil Armstrong, Galileo, we have come to discover that the sun does not move. The sun is in a fixed position. It is the movement of the earth around the sun that causes the changing in position of the sun. The sun does not move. That is what we have come to discover from the investigation of scientists. Those were the things we saw about the rotation of the earth. It is also important for you to know that one of the first major consequences or outcome of the movement of the earth around the sun is day and night. If somebody asks you, you say you are a scientist, you are in primary 5, you are studying science, can you prove to me that the earth is actually moving around the sun? Tell the person it is simple. Just the fact that we have day and night, it shows that the earth is moving around the sun. Okay, drifting from that, we are going to look at sunrise and sunset. Sunrise and sunset. But before we talk about sunrise and sunset, I want us to look at something we call the horizon. The horizon. The horizon. What is the horizon? Between the earth, there is the earth here, and the sky, there is a line here. This line is called the horizon. This line is the line that separates the earth and the sky, the horizon. This line horizon is what is going to help us better understand sunrise and sunset. It's what is going to make us understand sunrise and sunset. So, we have the horizon. On this horizon, we have a line. This is horizon. We have the east and we have the west. The east and the west. So in the early hours of the morning, the sun will appear up here. The sun will appear up here. Just a little bit above the horizon in the east. We call it sunrise. Sunrise. The sun will appear here in the east. We call it sunrise. In the day, the sun will start appearing up here, appearing up here, appearing up here, and the sun will go higher. Then when it is in the afternoon, the sun will start falling, start falling, start falling. We still have the same sun, the same sun, the same sun that was here, got 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 here. Then it will finally fall. It will finally fall beyond the horizon. This time around, it appears up here in the morning and it will sunrise in the east. And when it falls down in the west, in the evening, we call it sunset. Sunset. So, what is sunrise and sunset? What is sunrise and sunset? Sunrise is when the sun appears a little bit above the horizon in the early hours of the morning in the east. Sunset is when the sun falls below the horizon, this time around in the west in the evening. So I hope you've been able to understand the difference between sunrise and sunset. The differences between sunrise and sunset. And we know that the position of the sun from the morning, it is a little bit above the horizon. In the afternoon, it rises up. And after midday, after 12, the sun starts falling. And then in the evening, the sun falls, and this is sunset. And that is how we have sunset. So please, our topic today is very brief because we focus just on the sunrise and sunset, just on sunrise and sunset. In our subsequent lesson, we are going to see the revolution of the earth. We saw rotation, which was a daily move of the earth around the sun. But in revolution, we are going to see the earth moving around the sun in 1 year. We are going to see how that movement causes changes in season. Summer, winter. We are going to see how the movement of the earth around the sun in 1 year causes the changes in seasons that we have. Thank you very much, guys. You already have these notes. I sent these notes to you earlier on. I even had a video, but there was a little problem with the video. That is why I am using pure demonstration for the notes that you already have. You have the concrete diagrams with you. I even left an exercise behind the PDF page that you have on your platform. Please don't hesitate to contact me on my private WhatsApp in case you have some difficulties. Remember the reason why I say on my private WhatsApp. This is because the problem that you have might not be the problem each and everyone on the same platform has. So you don't have to send messages that will inconvenience other people. If you have to address something private, address it to me. Ciao guys, I know you guys are great scientists. Tomorrow when you wake up in the morning, try to open your window and witness sunrise and sunset. You can leave comments to me on my private WhatsApp what you notice, where the sun appeared and where it actually fell, sink. So the thing is, even with the other lessons like formation of shadows, you can still practice it at home. You can come out in the morning when the sun has come out. You try to stand and the sun touches you on your back. Then your friend can draw your image so that you can actually see how images are formed. These are things that we're supposed to do in school, but because you are home, you know the reason why you are at home, you can take out time to do these practical lessons so that you understand better. I will be hoping to hear from you guys. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.